One of them was
Yep, we're set up. It's my husband. Made a sale already, made back the vendor fee, so that was great. Let me show you this. I think it is super, super helpful. I brought this 3-tier cart, and I have like sewing stuff. It's just a really great and helpful something or other to have. All right, checking in. It's 1 o'clock, and there's virtually no traffic. This is a really nice venue. There's a lot of good spacing. We'll see ya. But yeah, I've sold 9 items, had some nice comments. It's been a good day overall, but it would be nice if it picked up. So it's my update for now. Hello, hello. It is the same day as the market. Got home, got comfortable, and here are my thoughts about that market. So I loved the venue. It had really nice space. It was a banquet hall. The location is very rural, and they had a meat raffle the day before. So that, along with like really nice weather today, I think that kept some crowds away. It was rather slow overall. The morning was actually busier than the afternoon, and it was a success. Did make back the fee. So the fee was $20 per 8-foot table, and my husband and I got 2 tables. I probably already showed you the setup that we did. I did not love my spot, so we had the corner of the room, and then our tables were in an L. And then there was another table directly horizontal, and it left this really skinny aisle where like a quarter of my table and display were. So it was not super welcoming for them. They had to like intentionally squeeze into there to look at things. All the crafters were really nice. They had some beautiful crafts and creations. It was really nice that there weren't any MLM there. And surprisingly, there was no amigurumi. Usually, okay, I haven't done very many vending fairs, but I feel like there's been usually a plushie crochet vendor. And I think I had the most plushies there. And I just brought my fidget octopus, hedgehogs, and turtles. And then I had one axolotl plushie and my fancy bunny. Excuse me, and then my bookmarks. I was very happy with the reactions the bookmarks got out of people. They especially seemed to like the cow with the sun hat. I definitely think the price point put them off, but that's okay. In my book, I'm okay with keeping them because they were a lot of work, and I don't want to sell them for less than they're worth and have to just like burn myself out on these more complex creations. Okay, so what sold? I sold 2 kitchen towel holders with towels, 1 turtle fidget, a kitchen scrubby, and I just used a kitchen scrubby that I have, and I used it to clean duck eggs, and it's amazing. I love it. So I made that with the Hobby Lobby Scrubology. Recommend. An octopus bookmark. So this was my 3-toned purple octopus bookmark, and it's the most realistic. A lot of people call the octopuses a squid, but I'm pretty sure squids have that little like triangle shape on their heads. Had a request for a flamingo and a pig for the flamingo for the crochet and the pig for like the fidgets or just a little plushie. So I will consider making those. Definitely going to make the flamingo. They pretty much said that they would buy that. And all right, so 2 turtle fidgets. One of my facial rounds sold, and they gave me an additional $3. They said just keep the change. Bookworm bookmark sold, and another towel holder that without the towel, I just decided to make some of those while I was sitting there, sold. So let me grab a calculator here really quick and have you guys endure this with me. Okay, so $85 is what I made there, minus the $20 booth fee is $65. And then I would say it was not lucrative at all. I'm hesitant to go back, but apparently they do much better in the fall, which makes sense. This was a spring market, so people probably weren't super into the buying phase. I mean, my prices might have not been the right price point for this crowd. What I made might not have been the right thing that they were looking for. So many factors. It's so hard to say for sure because from one market to the other, things can change and vary. But yeah, it was a long day. It was fun. It was nice. Father-in-law also came, and this was his first market. He made some fishing lures, so that was pretty cool. And I think the trio of us will kind of keep going to these and yeah, just seeing where they all go. We have plans for some bigger outdoor markets, so we'll be planning for those. And after this, I'm going to be working on a gift for a friend, the flamingo. And I think we'll go from there. And I really want to work on organizing my area. I loved bringing my standing pull-out drawer. So on the top, I had like, I'm going to call them notions, but for just like a pen, scissors, a marker. I had a few extra pieces of paper for tags. I had some gum in there and some like personal comfort things. I had some almonds I brought as a snack. On the second drawer down, I had some bags. I like to put the bookmarks into a smaller plastic bag so they wouldn't get all tangled up. And then I also cut up some tissue paper so I could put a piece of that in the bag. I thought that was a nice touch. And then I had my small bags in there. We did have a box with bigger bags. And then on the very bottom is where I put some yarn and stuffing if I got to that point. I do think that I should, instead of working with the bigger yarn, I should probably work with my smaller crochet thread. I think that would be a lot more impressive to people. So that was something I thought about while I was sitting there. Thank you so much for staying. I hope this is inspiring to somebody out there. Like, not all the markets are great and wonderful. In general, so this is my third market, so I don't have a ton of experience. I came away with a little bit more at the second one I did. The first one ever, I didn't sell one thing, I just got comments and I took that and ran with it to change things up for the future. I will say a lot of the support does come from friends and family, so that's really appreciated and just thanks so much. So that's really nice, and I hope to keep broadening and reaching out to more people, more audiences. And I hope that you decide to stick around and hit the subscribe button, like this video, and we'll see you next time.